Here we are. I have no idea what episode number this is, because
Wait, are we starting?
of the edits. Yeah, I'm recording. That was just like us riffing. Oh, I mean, I can... No. The dude at the gyms is one of my favorite new characters.
He looks like Barreled from Animal Crossing.
You take that back.
Sorry, you're right.
Right now.
No, you're right, because it wasn't Barreled. It's another guy who's even creepier than Barreled.
No.
Hold on.
No.
Can I...
No. The internet will kill my... Sorry.
Okay. Dang it, both of our phones are charging. There is this bear.
We'll add the infographic later.
Yes.
Or the
Do you know how to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a bear. I don't remember his name right now, but when we find it, it'll just be somewhere.
It'll be somewhere on the screen.
And you know how there's the animals don't wear pants in Animal Crossing. Like that's not
it's Donald Duck style.
So like they just alternate different shirts, but like below his shirt there's like a disturbing visible pubic bush that's just continuously present, and he also has that face that the gym trainer guy
he's the gym coach
has, just with the added pubic mound, and he's an unsettling bear as well. One thing I've realized about Animal Crossing, as much as I love the series, is that there's an overwhelmingly larger number of animals that I don't like than ones that I would be happy if they moved into my town. Well,
I'm sure that's how people feel about Pokemon too.
Yeah, and since there's no real bad guy in Animal Crossing, unless you consider Tom Nook to be some titan of capitalism by letting you have forever to pay off your house, then I guess you have to create it in villagers. I mean, some of them are really mean too, and just have awkwardly rude things to say. Oh, you haven't... See, I already went into all these houses.
I think she's got a hole in her
roof. Oh my god, look at the paintings she has up, actually. That looks like the paintings my mom likes.
Yeah, that's so true.
Those look so Frank Lloyd Wright.
Except for I think that's the Great Wall.
I love the homes in this game, but you know me, I'm very, very minimalist, simple, chic.
And Game Freak's we have 25 people working on this game. We can't put incredible amounts.
It is so cute that everyone in Pokemon has the luxury of having children and nice houses. That's the highest fantasy of all time. I'm glad that I organized my boxes, because it's so much easier now to just look at it. And the way that I organized my boxes is I have a passive leveling box, so just Pokemon that whenever I feel like leveling them up, all I have to do is level them, and then they will evolve. And then there's a needs stones / items box.
Okay, that's a good distinction.
And then there's the Pokemon that are at their fully evolved, and that box is just called Dope Babes.
See, I liked Hella Turnt. That was my favorite box name.
Should I bring back the Hella Turnt?
I would love it. But you know what? You did have Grown Boys or something, and then you also had Hella Turnt. And there was a definite well, at first I'm you look at the title, you're what's the difference? And then you look at the Pokemon inside, you're oh, I get it. It's those guys that when they hit their third or even their second stage, you're oh, you're the monster part of Pocket Monsters.
Yeah, Sun and Moon hit different. That was the first Pokedex I ever completed. That was the most time I've ever invested in a single Pokemon game.
I've never completed a Pokedex.
I never had until I did. And I plan to Jelly intensifies.
Go there, man. You might get him or a different one.
Almost woke the baby with our excitement about X. This was my best friend growing up and Nina's favorite Pokemon.
I don't like Axew. Its middle version I think's alright, but its final version I think's pretty badass.
How could you not like Axie? Look how cute he is.
I hate...
She. Oh my god.
Dude.
I misgendered that Axie.
God damn it.
You're gonna lose so many subscribers. I'm so sorry.
I just don't like that it looks like it has a frisbee in its mouth.
God, of all the weird Pokemon features.
Sorry. I guess here's the thing.
I'm gonna use a luxury ball.
If they even added like a little point or like a curve, it's just so weird to me that it's like just like this flat plate sticking out of. It's like
you know when people wear the microphones that come out like this. It's just like that.
Yeah. See, here's my thing: is I feel like he got 99.9% of the design phase through, and then Black and White were supposed to come out, and they're like, fuck, we didn't take the last little hook out of the horns on the model, and they're like, screw it, put it in there, but in Japanese, and it's like, that's what we got.
You know what? It's like, if they weren't there, his face would be so plain.
It would be plain, and I just wish that...
But they could have put him, like, on the ears.
Well, ears,
like, a little bit of phrase would actually have been...
I'm totally alright with the idea that they're, like, his tusks, because he grows into it. Like, it makes sense given how he grows, but... The look of them, it's like there's
He's
one...
like the nerdy kid in high school who had the full face braces.
Yes, he's like, come on, guys.
And, like, but everyone who makes fun of him is gonna regret it, because eventually that's, like, Bill Gates.
She's the babe who becomes hot out of high school. The one, what's the word for it? Cinderella syndrome or whatever?
Oh, man.
Oh, no, ugly duckling syndrome.
I guess there's probably tons of terms for it. So who is this cactus lady, by the way? Because I saw that
right.
Pokemon.
Maractus.
And I was like, well, there's a million of them, so I'll just catch one later.
Okay, so one of the features that I really like about Sword and Shield is that they have incorporated a ton of the Pokemon from Black and White.
This one's not from Black and White.
Yes, it is.
Gosh. Wow. Yeah, I guess I just did not play those games thoroughly, if ever to completion.
Well, the thing is, you can tell if it's from Black and White if it either looks like a Pokemon that is inspired by something you'd find in America, like a cactus, or if it looks like a Pokemon that is a different version of a Pokemon from Generation 1, because Black and White were supposed to kind of be like a reiteration of Gen 1, which is why you didn't get a lot of Gen 1 Pokemon in those games. You got, like, Bouffalant instead of Tauros. You got, the Solosis and Gothitelle, evolutions instead of, like... You probably still got Kadabra, because this might be the first game that they're not in. And I know some people don't like it, but I love it. You know that I am not a huge Alakazam person.
You have so many patterns going on with your outfit.
I do. Thank you. I'm so glad you said something.
It's like you tried
I did.
to just stab at my anxiety.
Oh, man. I tried to get...
You were like, what is going to make my wife shit herself while we play?
Every single town that I go into that has a
Anybody
fashion
got camo? What about
I didn't want camo. I didn't want camo.
Tooth?
I wanted the most colorful, obnoxious designs that I could find. But then they had this poison hat, and I really like the poison hat. So that's probably...
Did you start with that big old trunk on your back?
Yeah, that's the bag. That's your dad's old travel bag. So I'm not going to get rid of my dad's old travel bag.
You got like a big old rectangle. Mine's kind of like a nice oval shape that just kind of hangs at the back, like your lower back, which probably pulls a lot. You know, you got to imagine there's a lot of tension. But yours is just like, I have a whole suitcase. Yeah,
look, they told me that it's my dad's bag. And you know that I'm a sentimental person, so of course I'm going to keep my dad's bag as my Pokemon bag.
I just haven't found any other bags that I like.
That's fair.
I really like the bag that I start with, and
that's this one. Oh, the girl one's different.
Bags.
So do they still say that it's your dad's old bag?
Probably. I did not attach myself to that fact like you did.
Of course I did.
I'm sure they did. I just remember you being like ahead of me, and you being like, you got to get your gear, and I'm like, I got to get my bag, and that's like, I was just like, bag.
I just know Pokemon. I know that regardless of that, you're usually someone who tends to read a lot of stuff, so I guess I just assumed that you read it.
I read a lot of stuff.
You read a lot, like, in-game... You read a lot of in-game dialogue and things. You don't just, like, ignore it. What the hell?
I try to, like, focus in on, like...
Oh, I've wanted you! I found you! Please don't be level 36.
I don't like it.
Yes! Ooh! Dark fairy type.
Ooh.
You're going in my team. Oh, man. I cannot wait.
Tell me it evolves into something less, like, creepy.
Oh, it gets creepier.
I wouldn't even like it inside of a Pokeball touching me.
Oh, dude.
Like,
I want it so bad.
just knowing it's inside, I just don't... Put it in a box inside of a box. I told my mom a dude told me I had a bubble butt, and she was like, you wish you had a bubble butt.
That's what the clip's coming back in on, by the way. Like, no context. That's just...
I was like, damn. Oof. Got him. Yeah, I did go to where you're at, and I am going to start exploring. I'm going to get off this bike, though. Number one, because my outfit is way cuter without it. I will catch one of these cactus ladies.
Oh, yes! I wanted one so bad. This was the big hole in my team that I was waiting for, was this little guy. Thunderstone. Duskstone. Very good. Ice Stone. Yeah, one more. Rare Bone. Alright. Sunstone. Nice. Leaf Stone. Oh my gosh! Oh my god. Honey.
What?
He dug up 9 stones. Those were all stones. Or 7 were stones.
Dang. There it is.
Nice.
You're just gonna evolve yours?
Yeah, here he
I
goes.
think I'm gonna do it just to get it over with. God, it's frisking me? I do not.
What? Coughing is evolving.
Alright, let's see this go on.
I cannot wait.
Yes, well, if I may speak to you about this, I would like to let you know to go kindly fuck yourself.
That's why I named my coughing, what was it?
And the smoke looks like wacky, wavy, inflatable arm man arms.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the sprite.
Mm-hmm. He's pretty fabulous.
Unbelievable. And this is a fairy.
Fairy poison.
We love this. I'm gonna call him over. Hey, buddy. Duskull, come play with this toy.
Berserker's frickin' adorable.
Duskull, get the ball. Oh, he got it. Oh. He was giving it to me. Give me back that ball. He's so cute. Go get it, Duskull. Your Meowth is really cute. I love Arcanine's just like, hello, I'm joking. Yeah, I have some big old Pokemon. I got some big old boys. Oh, Mudsdale brought me the Pokeball. This is so cute. Alright, let's cook.
I don't know what the flavors have to necessarily do with anything. But that's how I choose my flavors.
We're about to make a bomb meal.
Yeah.
I put some of my best stuff. I used a bunch of those too. It's Pomeg City in this kettle.
Pomeg!
There's hungry babies all over the pot. Yup. Phantom! Phantom! Textricity's like, what's going on over here, guys? He's rubbing his tummy.
Why is he working so hard for me?
I know, it's really tough. Sometimes you just get a janky old ladle. I love when your character is like about to eat and then the other Pokemon like totally doesn't have a spoon, but they're like, it's like when your dog is watching you eat and
Oh my god!
gosh!
That's
We
frickin'
did it!
adorable.
Ah,
Look at that.
I screenshotted so fast. Everyone's so happy.
I am never taking Berserker out of my party. Oh my god! Oh man!
Wow. Is that what the next evolution looks like?
That's what the evolution
did
is.
it.
Oh, dude. Wow.
Dang. That shit
My
leveled
Catilia
up my
leveled up,
starter.
yeah.
That shit evolved my starter to its final form.
Dude,
That's how good that was.
I've seen some people shit on how the starter looks.
Can I get it?
Can you get it closer? Here we go.
There he is.
There he
That's
is.
my walking tree.
Walking
All right.
tree.
Wow.
Yeah.
King Kong.
Yeah, dude.
That hair, he's got a Maui hair.
Now I want it.
Stuffle's evolved form looks like just like a giant furry walking around.
Yes, it does. Yep.